Hello, I'm Kate Freeman, and this is the Daily Dollop. On this episode of the Daily Dollop, we're just going to be talking about the challenges around changing healthy eating habits, the habit-based intervention in young adults that increase fruit and vegetable consumption, and how you can use reminders to help you with your healthy eating habits. Welcome back to the show, everyone. This is the Daily Dollop, and I'm Kate Freeman, a registered nutritionist and the founder of the Healthy Eating Hub. And fun fact about me is that just over a year ago, I started learning how to play the piano. I've never played the piano before, always wanted to play the piano. In high school, I played the trumpet. I actually started playing the flugelhorn, which is this crazy daggy version of the trumpet, and then I played the trumpet. So I did a bit of music, but 12 months ago, bought myself a beautiful, it's white piano, and I'm up to playing with two hands. Bit of classical pieces, bit of Mozart, Vivaldi. I find it very relaxing actually, and enjoy it. It helps me de-stress at the end of the day. It's like a nice transition from work coming into home. It calms my children as well. So learn the piano. I'm loving it. I'm using this excellent app actually. I follow along on my iPad. It's fantastic. Love it. But on to today's show, where we're looking at habit-based intervention, which is something that's really close to my heart because the signature program that I created over on the Healthy Eating Hub is all about building habits into your life, one habit at a time, to help you learn to eat well for the rest of your life. And typically we approach healthy eating with this all or nothing mindset. So we sign up to a diet or a 12-week challenge or something which involves overhauling our diet all in one go, like we just try and change everything all at once. But what is actually showing to be quite beneficial is thinking about what are the habits, behaviours, and routines that help us eat well. And, some of us are often, browsing through the internet and we're looking for novel ways to stick to healthy eating habits. But there actually is some emerging research, and I'm going to link to the research in the show notes, around the use of reminders. So if you are looking for something that can help you be more consistent, a reminder is where it's at. And it's not something that you're probably thinking of because the wellness and nutrition industry, particularly if you scroll through Instagram or Facebook, or even just the ads that pop up on websites that you might be browsing through, they're selling super gimmicky products, but they're like skinny teas and collagen powders and green superfood powders and supplements and pills and all sorts of crazy things, taking your money, offering you this novel special thing that's going to finally be the thing that's going to help you. I'm really over the gummy, apple cider gummy ads that use influencers to push. Those are not the gimmicks and the novel things you need to worry about. But if you are looking for a really novel approach, then reminders might be something that can help you. Because at the end of the day, healthy eating isn't actually about the superfoods or the special protocol or the special juice or the supplement that you're taking. Healthy eating is about making sure that we're getting the right amount of energy for your body and good nutrition. And we want to be focusing on applying those key nutrition principles to our life. Things like, are we eating fruits and vegetables every single day, like day in, day out? Or are there days when you're skipping them or not eating very much at all? Are you choosing minimally processed foods at the majority of your meals? Or do you just think you do and then over the weekend and a few days a week, you're not doing that at all? Are you choosing a more plant-based diet? I talked about plant-based diets in a previous episode as being a diet that's around 70-75% or more based around plants. Are you doing that every single day, or is it just on the days when you feel motivated or sporadically? Things like choosing high fiber carbs or ensuring you got protein at your meals, These are all key nutrition principles that help us stay healthy, manage a healthy weight, or promote health within our body, but that overly exciting. However, most people aren't putting that into practice every single day. And so, at the end of the day, it's the daily habits, behaviours, and the routines, the things that we do automatically that actually have a huge influence on our day-to-day food choices. Now, if you were to start to tackle all of those nutrition principles at once, choosing high fiber carbs, making sure you got protein at your meals, eating 5 serves of vegetables, including 2 serves of fruit, choosing minimally processed foods, right? Too much to change. However, if you were to just focus on one habit at a time, you would give yourself a bit more mental energy to be able to put that habit into practice. Even then though, our lives can be so busy, and full, and we're getting constant interactions from our smartphones or our emails. And I don't know about you, but I get fully overwhelmed by all the different ways that people can contact me. Call me, text me, message me, Instagram message me through my private page, message me through my professional page, LinkedIn message me, YouTube comment. I mean, it's out of control. And sometimes we just have so much going on through the day that even focusing on one habit at a time can be tricky. We can forget to do it. So I want to dive into a study called Benefits of Habit-Based Informational Interventions, a randomized controlled trial of fruit and vegetable consumption. It's a habit-based intervention. I'll link to the study in the show notes. And essentially, it looks at the habit-based information sent as emails or SMS to young adults. They were university students in the study. They had around 161 participants enter the study, a few dropouts at the end. And what they wanted to know was whether regularly reminding the participants in a particular way, in what was called habit-based information, would actually help increase their fruit and vegetable intake. And so habit-based information is all about getting the individual to think about the triggers. So they had things like put some fruit where you can see it, make it the first thing you see when you wake up, put veggies in at eye level, etc. So triggers that would prompt the person to eat the fruit or think about the fruit or the vegetable, and it would occur every single day as part of their routine. They also looked at the psychological effects. So they prompted the person to focus on how good they felt after they ate the fruit and vegetables. So focusing on not the long-term positive effects, which is potentially weight management and good health, but looking immediately, when I eat those fruits and vegetables, I'm feeling good. I made a healthy choice for myself. So using positive reinforcement. And what they found was that simply reminding the young adults to be conscious of their food choices actually improved their fruit and vegetable consumption. And there was the slight difference in fruit consumption with the type of messaging. So the more habit-based information messaging increased fruit consumption, but didn't really change with vegetable consumption. But just generally reminding them increased both fruit and vegetable consumption. So that's really interesting. And I feel like that's probably something that's really applicable to us in our current modern lives, is that because we get decision fatigue or we're easily distracted, is that reminders could be a really positive way of helping us stay consistent. And so you could think about a number of different sort of strategies that you could use practically day to day to remind yourself to make healthy choices. I will say that you need to make your reminders realistic and sustainable and really small, succinct behaviours. Don't go and create crazy reminders to meditate for half an hour, eat 8 different types of vegetables a day, and drink 3 litres of water if you don't do any of those things now. Those kinds of reminders will not be helpful at all. But little reminders like pick up a bag of coleslaw on the way home from work, so you get half a plate of veg with your dinner, or pop some fruit in your work bag so you've got something to snack on at work, or pop some veggie sticks at eye level in the fridge so you can grab them there, or put easy veg like baby cucumbers or cherry tomatoes or snow peas in your lunchbox. Really easy, practical little things that can just remind you to do those small healthy behaviours that would actually mean you'd increase your fruit and vegetable consumption across the day. Do that every day for the rest of your life. In particular with fruits and vegetables, you decrease your risk of death and disease by up to 20%. Huge, by going from 1 serve of veg to 5. Amazing, all with just little reminders. So I thought that was quite a fun way that you could actually start to think about your health is break it down into small little behaviours, set some reminders in your phone, and then see how you go. Guys, that's it for the Daily Dollop today. I'm going to leave you with some information about my signature program, which helps you build healthy eating habits one at a time. We use very similar principles around reminding and habit tracking, and use really small, easy and sustainable, practical to-dos so that you can put what you're learning into practice straight away and repeat it and make healthy eating a part of who you are and what you do, not something that you try to do. There's a discount code in the show notes if you'd like to take advantage of that and give the program a try. Otherwise, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next episode.